in Uganda has worsened significantly, and the country's ability to contain the spread has severely weakened by Trump administration's freeze on foreign assistance. American officials said this week the officials representing a variety of health and security agencies made the assessment during the meeting with our embassy staff in Kampala. The Ugandan capital on Wednesday, an audio recording of the session was obtained by the New York. There have been two more details. The mother and newborn sibling of a 4-year-old who died last week, an American official said. The mother and sibling died earlier, the 4-year-old, but were not identified as probable Ebola cases until after they were buried through buried contact tracing. In the current outbreak, Dr. Hubbard said, with no USAID, money and CDC expertise, it was like Uganda was left to die.
Thank you, Abigail. So we are going to welcome the religious news. Vatican says Pope Francis no longer in mortal danger as healthy improves. In the latest health updates surrounding Pope Francis, doctors say that he is out of mortal danger but will continue to remain in the hospital. The improvements recorded in the previous days have been further confirmed, as proven by the blood tests and clinical exams and the good response to the pharmacological therapy, the Vatican explained. Pope's doctor, despite no longer being in mortal danger, the doctors added that it is necessary for the Pope to remain in the hospital to continue receiving the pharmacological medical therapy in a hospital environment. At one point, doctors stated that Pope Francis was in a critical condition after he suffered several acute respiratory crises and insufficiencies. The Pope also was placed on a non-mechanical ventilation system at night to ensure his body receives sufficient oxygen, while he has a high oxygen flow through his nose during the day. So let us welcome the smartest students of the week.
Smartest students of the week. Girls, Form 1. Boys, Abigaba Frederick, Form 4. And Tushabe Paul, Form 6. Smartest teachers, Twikiri Zemase and Shafarouk.
Thank you, Shevin. So this is our last breaking news. Sports news. Weekend fixtures. Saturday, Everton versus West Ham United. Ipswich Town versus Nottingham Forest. Manchester City versus Brighton. Southampton versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. Then FC Bournemouth versus Brentford. Then on Sunday, Arsenal versus Chelsea at 1:30. Fulham versus Tottenham Hotspurs at 1:30. Leicester City versus Manchester United at 7 p.m. So these are the positions of the teams. Liverpool is in the first position with 70 points. Then Arsenal is in the second position with 55 points. Then Nottingham Forest is in the third position with 51 points. Then Chelsea is in the fourth position with 49 points, and Manchester City is in the fifth position with 47 points. Then in the 14th position we have Manchester United, 34 points. Okay, as we end our news, this is my quote. Don't compare yourself to anyone, because there is no comparison between the moon and the sun. So the moon and the sun has its time to shine. Thank you for joining us on today's on Breeze TV. Your time is valuable and we appreciate you choosing us to stay informed. If you have any news tips or feedback, do not hesitate to reach out. We remain Normani Kayes Perisi,
Asima Sherry,
Abigail. So stay tuned. Don't forget to. Goodbye. Paris, bringing you the latest updates from around the world, in our world, and outdated with information. We strive to sift through the noise information to bring you the most relevant and reliable news. Stay tuned for the top stories that matter. So we are going to have today's headlines as the global health. Dr. Dr. Colonel Kiza Besige's bail in Uganda from Canada. Then Shiba Karunji from Canada with the baby Amir. A teenager killed in Rukunjiri after stealing coffee. Yes, just about ready to lift Ukraine into a freeze. So let us welcome the local news from Shevin. Thank you, Abigail. So let us welcome the campus news from Shevin.
Almighty School Equatorial College School went for galas on Wednesday, 12th March 2025. First round, Chibura Girls versus Equatorial College School, which ended 1-0. Equatorial College School versus Vijera, 0-0. Nyamarebe versus Equatorial College School, 0-1. Only girls qualified for district competitions.